So we recently got a question within the online forum of our JB Media Institute about advertising budgets. The question basically was, how can you create a budget for advertising that you know will help you reach your goals? For example, if I'm trying to grow the business Facebook page for my company from 1,000 to 10,000 fans in 6 months, how much of a Facebook advertising budget should I allocate for the project? And it's important to note that every single type of advertising goal or advertising strategy requires a different calculation, a different formula, and often requires a lot of testing in order to determine what the budget should be. In this case, we have a fairly large amount of experience with Facebook advertising with the goal of growing Facebook pages, so I can actually sort of break this one down a little bit in this example. So we know the starting number of fans is 1,000 in this case, and then that the goal is to get to 10,000 fans in 6 months. What we don't know is what the advertising budget needs to be in order to get to this goal. What we also don't know in this case exactly is how fast the page is growing organically. So we're just going to go ahead and assume that the page is growing by about 100 fans per month. In other words, if we don't do anything, in 6 months the fan page should grow from 1,000 to 1,600 fans. In order to get to our goal, it needs to grow by a total of 1,500 fans per month. And so we need to be able to use an advertising strategy to make up the difference between 100 and 1,500, which is a difference of 1,400. So we're going for 1,400 fans per month. The next thing we don't know is, based on the audience that we're targeting and the type of ads we're creating, what it's going to cost to basically attract one new fan. So in the history of the company, JB Media, we've been working with Facebook advertising for about 4 or 5 years now, and we've had a number of clients with different geographic targeting and different goals, and we've had examples where clients have been able to get new fans for anywhere between 10 cents and a little bit over $1 per fan. So I've created a chart over here with ranging from 20 cents to $1. I'm going to actually put in the monthly budgets to get to 1,400 fans per month for each of these average price per fan numbers. So for 20 cents, the budget would need to be $280 per month. For 40 cents, it would need to be $560. 60 cents would be $840. 80 would be 1,120, and $1 would be 1,400. So as you can see, it would cost 1/5 as much money if the fans were coming in at 20 cents a piece as it would if they were $1 a piece, when it would cost $1 per fan or $1,400 per month. So in our experience, it's typically you find a range kind of in between, somewhere in between 20 and 40 cents. So somewhere between 280 and 560. I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to cost about $350 per month times 6 equals $2,100. So we need to have a $2,100 budget for 6 months in order to raise the number of fans from 1,000 to 10,000 in this theoretical example. Now, typically we will get a fluctuation depending on the audience, depending on the quality of the advertising and what exactly we're doing to get these fans. But this is sort of a basic example to show a scenario where it might take around $2,000 to go from 1,000 to 10,000 fans. I hope that's helpful. Please ask your questions within our online forum if you have other questions about how to get your advertising budgets figured out. Thanks for listening.